Hi guys, welcome to another daily video. Same as the previous one, this one is sponsored by Marco Salvini, so once again, thank you Marco. And in today's video, it's a little bit complex, but I will be talking about creating problems for the defenders when you are declaring most likely a difficult contract, but with various options. It's kind of a complex one, so let's have a look. It comes from a team tournament from the Czech Federation Master Point tournament on FunBridge, and you get a strong hand with 23 high card points. And you might see that this is a really amazing hand with only 3 losers on queens and 1 loser on ace. So actually this is a 4 loser hand, but what makes it a little bit bad is the singleton ace of diamonds. And why is that bad? Yes, it generates no losers if we are playing trumps, but on the other hand, it also creates a blockage. So if the only strength of partner's hand is a good diamond suit, then we might have no entry to the winners, so we cannot discard a potential spade loser or maybe some other one, and we don't have the entry to play some finesses. So actually the only honors which are really covering our losers is the ace of hearts and 3 queens. Maybe the king of diamonds if partner has an entry with the queen of clubs or ace or queen of hearts. So the first thing is, how do we open this hand and what will be the next approach? And I think that with this hand you want to play in no trumps. Potentially, if partner has a long major or 4 card in hearts, we might play in hearts. And only if clubs, then we need partner to show some strength. Because, you know, even in IMS, 6 clubs is quite far and we really need special honors. So that's why I kind of like the 2 diamond opening, which shows a game forcing, because with this hand I definitely want to play in a game. Because if we manage to score 5 club tricks, ace of diamonds and ace king of spades, that's actually already 8 tricks from top, so we don't need much from partner. And if he has some diamonds stoppers, 1 queen might be enough to make a game with this hand. So I like 2 diamonds better, because after 2 diamonds, partner might bid 2 spades, and then we will know that he has the ace of hearts. And then the hand will improve significantly, because suddenly we know for a shirt entry, we know that we will have an option to finesse the queen of hearts 2 ways, and that we might have a potential to get to a slam if we find a fit. After 2 hearts, now we know that partner doesn't have now we know that partner doesn't have the ace. So it's more likely that we go into no trumps, where I will show a hand around 23 high card points. Arjun explains this in 24 plus. After 2 no trumps, partner could have transferred to spades if he has 5 spades. That would be probably the best, or can ask for the 4 card hearts, but he just raises to 3 no trumps, and that's the contract we will play. So after the diamond lead, which we kind of expected, partner doesn't have like a perfect hand, but at least he has the 1 queen. So we have 5 club tricks, ace of diamonds, and 2 spade tricks, which makes 8. So we need to actually establish 1 extra trick. And what are the options? It might be either that we might guess the hearts right to score an extra trick. We might try to finesse the spade ace. And maybe in diamonds, if East plays an honor and we win with the ace, maybe opponents might establish a diamond trick for us. But let's see. So we play the 6 just in case, and East played only the 9. So now we know that opponents can cash 3 top diamond tricks, and maybe because of the lead of the 4, West might have 5 diamonds, because we have the 2. So if opponents have 4 diamond tricks, then if we lose a trick with the ace of hearts, we are immediately going down. So before we try to establish an extra trick, we have to create opponents a problem. It seems at this point that it's a better chance to try to finesse the jack, the queen of spades. But imagine that West has the queen of spades and 5 diamonds. If we cash couple of clubs, maybe he might have some problems for discards, because he might also have the queen of hearts, and suddenly he doesn't know which cards to discard. So actually you should play the way that you want to play as many clubs as possible, ending up in the dummy, and then to make a decision either to play a spade or a heart. And maybe opponents will help you. And see that West is having singleton club, which is more expected now that he has 5 diamonds, since he has had only 1 club. And when you know that he has a 5-1 distribution, it's not 6 because he led the 4th best and there's only 1 lower card. So if he has 5-1, then most likely distribution in other suits is 4-3. And to be honest, when you are discarding, then you are usually discarding first from your longer suit. And if you never thought about this, then I will bet that West distribution is 3 spades, 4 hearts, 1 club and 5 diamonds, or that he really has 3 small hearts and nothing else, because otherwise he will not discard a heart. So let's see what will be the second discard. And here we go. See that we already get the diamond discard. So, and it's a confirmation that West is having 5. So we will tease him with 1 more round and a high spade. So see that based on the signals, like low heart is more like a negative signal for East-West. They are signaling odd even. So a low heart is more like signal that he doesn't like hearts and he wants to get the diamonds. 7 of spades is already a second discard, so we don't know entirely sure. It might be more like a count signal than this would be the odd number. Sorry, even number of cards, high-low. East discarded the first card as 9, so we see the 3, so they have only the 5 and a 7. So right now, I think it might be a little bit better to try to play the heart, because if West has 4 spades with the 7 of spades signal, then he might have the 4th queen, and the first discard from 3 might be from nothing in hearts. So I give a slight preference to that. And East jumps with the ace, so he solves our problem with guessing the hearts. And that's what sometimes happens. Okay, so I want to discard the heart on the jack of diamonds, but most likely if East is not doubleton, yeah, he is 3, we will need to discard 2 more cards on the king queen in diamonds, but that's it. That's it, and now West is out of diamonds, so we have all the winners, and you see that all the other honors were with East. So no matter which option we choose, we will win, but the key thing was to play 4 rounds of clubs, and if West discards a diamond, then we have a chance to choose in between the heart and the spade. From the scores, you see that my previous result was down 1. So even for this video, I put it as intermediate, because this seems to be relatively an easy approach. But you see that when you are not focused, then even experts just don't analyze the distributions well or always, and then if you don't cash enough clubs for opponents to discard the diamonds, you will go down if you try to play the heart too soon. And if we have a look, so in the tournament I scored plus 37, the top player was with plus 54, and you see that if I make Yes, with 13 players, the average will change slightly, but instead of losing 10, I will win probably 6 or maybe 5, so it might be like 15. And if I get that, then I will either tie or win the tournament with over 50 M's. So just small differences to lose or win a tournament. And you see that most of the people managed it. Some tried for a slam with a game forcing hand. So the approach really differs based on the system and based on the evaluation what you use. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you didn't do so. Hit the bell button to get the notifications, and stay safe. Bye.